Previously on Birth
I
Stories.
truly believe that my husband loves me and that he's not doing it for any... He wanted to leave Cuba. I know right from the very beginning he wanted to leave, but I don't think I was his way.
If I do go into labor before he gets home from the hospital, even though I really wanted to have a home birth, I'll probably just go to the hospital so he can actually be there. And
6 pounds, 12 ounces, Maria.
Just like you.
Born at 5/28, August 16.
12 pounds, 6 pounds? Just like you.
Since she married her Cuban husband 8 months ago, Carol has been trying to get him to Canada in time for the birth of their child. Now she's been told she needs just one more document notarized before he can leave the country.
Have you ever dealt with anybody coming from Cuba before?
Not from Cuba, from Europe, but not specifically Cuba.
Okay. Did they have a hard time getting here?
It depends on the circumstances, but being married, that certainly helps your cause. And have you already processed the paperwork through the Cuban government?
Yes. This is just one of the last things that kind of popped up saying I need to pay a $250 American there for them for this.
Right.
It's little surprises here and there.
And what else has the Cuban government told you, Carol?
Basically, they want the medical that was done through Canada.
Yes.
That I paid $100 US for. Cuba wants $400 US so they can stamp it. So it just seems like these things are just coming out of the air. But I've talked to other people and it's the truth.
Okay. Well, hopefully this will be all that's required, and if you need anything else, don't hesitate to call.
Thank you very much for your time.
You're very
Thanks
welcome.
for squeezing me in.
Pleasure. Good luck to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
This is the day. This is the day that the Lord has made.
Dino and Maria's baby, Olivia, is 1 month old and perfect. But for Dino, the shock of it all hasn't worn off.
Thank Daddy for this. Poor Maria, she had what they induced her. She was for 20 and a half hours there. That was long. And to think that I thought she was gonna come out, I could see her hair and stuff, and then when they said that she was stuck and the C-section come along, yeah, it had me worried. I was really worried about it. I was worried about the two of them. I just thank God that she come out 5 fingers, 5 toes, and she's healthy and she's not sick, and you know, that's all I wanted. Can't wait, we're gonna go on family picnics together. Daddy's gonna be the first to walk you to school and kindergarten. Yeah, gonna play sports together. Skipping. Daddy can skip. Daddy could probably skip double dutch better than Mommy. Yeah.
How are you?
Actually
feeling a little bit
2
better.
hours ago.
Yeah?
Piece of toast went a very long way.
I guess.
Helen and Michael had their hearts set on a home birth. But a few days ago, Michael was rushed to hospital with stomach problems. He got out last night, weak, exhausted, and still not 100%. And now Helen's contractions have started.
I mean, I was really, really hoping I'd have a day of some sleep, be able to eat some food, feel like just a little bit of recovery, but there was no separation. It's like I'm home, I'm hanging on the counter, I'm like popping Ativan in my mouth, and Helen goes, "Oh, I think I'm gonna call the midwife." You know, I'm feeling like a rock. I haven't felt that in a while.
I was wondering if I can get this letter faxed to Cuba, please.
Okay.
Do you know the price of that?
Carol and her niece have the last document in hand that should help get her husband to Canada. All that's left is to fax it to Cuba.
Is that going to go straight to his house?
No, it'll go to the consulate. That's where we got married, and the office there has a fax machine.
Yeah.
It's going?
It's going.
Great. It's about our last thing that we have to do, and then he can come. It's almost done.
Didn't go through.
It didn't? Oh my gosh.
I can try it again.
Yeah, if you can, please. Does it normally take that long to get out? Yeah.
Overseas it does. Somebody wants to.
Helen's contractions are steady, but her midwife just wants to make sure the baby is positioned properly before she starts pushing.
Baby's head right now feels like it's sort of not quite transverse, so not quite side to side, but a little bit more anterior. Yeah, they normally come in side to side and then turn.
Okay.
And what you want them to do, ideally, is to turn so that their little noses are pointing back. And
Right.
it feels right now like that's what the baby's doing. So, and usually what will happen is you'll carry on with these kinds of contractions, and then something it's sort of like turning the corner in the road,
Right.
and things just become much more intense and
Yeah.
much stronger.
Then
and
the smile goes away.
yeah, and you clearly know.
Guess who's here? What is the baby?
Look who's here. She just woke up.
Oh, come to Grandma.
The first grandchild is a big event in this traditional Italian family, and Olivia's grandparents can't get enough of her.
She just woke up. Just open her eyes right now.
Don't scare her. Yeah, give it to me. Give it to me. I want some. I want some. Come here. Give me.
Oh, yeah, go to Mama.
Ah, yes, my little princess. Little princess? Mama. Okay. Oh, what's the matter? No. Okay. Let's go eat. Easy now. Easy. You're breaking her arms. There, grab.
Okay, here, Mom, you want to feed her?
Okay, I'll get a bib for her.
Okay, Mom, she wants to eat. Here.
She's been good, Dad. She's...
Yeah.
Yeah. Sleep. Eat.
Hey, you sleeping, Mike? She wants to sit down and relax and eat, Mom. She has her little habits.
Oh, little habit.
She just wants to chill.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
Relax.
now. Okay. You want to give me a smile?
There you go. There she goes. She's smiling.
I think you should recognize me. She does. Hey, Nona. You want a mom to feed you?
There we go.
She feels like a little
Yeah, it's
footballer.
much better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Much better, isn't it? Hey. What?
Look at her hair. She's got lots of hair, right?
It's not.
I was hoping that he'd be here by now. We're waiting for the medical to come back. He's got to get that stamped.
So he actually could be here for your next visit.
In reality, yeah. If he gets it today, he could be here.
Great.
The paperwork's at home. So.
Okay. That would be all the insurance forms and whatnot.
Carol is a few days overdue,
Get that from here?
and so is her
Get the
husband.
registration form from here.
What's he measuring?
37 centimeters.
37?
Yeah.
So,
And from our calculations,
That's
you're
right.
about 37 weeks today.
okay.
Okay.
I had a rough estimate from one doctor that 8 pounds at the moment.
Wow. Did you build him big in Cuba?
Well, I was a 10-pound baby, and so were my brothers.
It's nice and regular, as you can hear, and it's very strong.
Relax your head. Relax your head. Okay, in and out, nice and slow it down.
Get off my pillow.
Sorry.
Helen ended up in hospital near the end of her last labor. So far, this home birth is going smoothly.
Just toss it.
But Helen and Michael have decided to keep Julia occupied with her grandparents downstairs in case things get too intense.
That night you're going to have a baby sister.
That's nice. Oh, okay, Bob. She won't touch it.
Okay, nice breeze. Okay, start from the top. Get on it right away. Okay. Deep breath. Deep breath in. Oh, that's it. All the way through.
If he gets here, he's going to be so amazed by the hospitals.
Carol's baby could come at any time, whether the father makes it or not. So Carol has to prepare for this on her own.
Birthing rooms, okay? All of these rooms are equipped so that you can labor and deliver in the same area. You can basically choose any position you like to deliver. Now, of course, that may be determined by what method of pain relief you use for labor.
I'm definitely doing the epidural.
You're definitely doing the epidural. Okay, but this is our soaker tub. There are women that like to use heat to help manage their contractions and their pain with labor.
Okay.
Okay.
It's definitely something that I probably want to do.
You would?
Yeah.
Have you seen a birthing ball at all?
No.
This is a birthing ball. I know it looks bizarre, but it's very, very relaxing.
Okay.
You can use this in actually a number of ways. Some women prefer to sit on it on the floor and just rock back and forth. And sometimes that change in position does help manage the pain.
Okay.
Or what a lot of women do is put it behind their backs and roll up and down the wall. Like
Really?
So. And that gives you the same kind of relief that a back rub or the counter pressure against the bottom of the spine.
Really?
But from what I understand, it works really well.
The first professional portrait of a new baby, one of the rituals, and Dino and Maria love every minute of it.
Daddy's got you.
Perfect.
Daddy's got you.
Look at her. Perfect.
Daddy's got you.
Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, that's gorgeous. Beautiful, Dino.
What's wrong, Bombette? What's wrong? Yeah, there you go. Hi. Hi, Daddy's little princess. Hi. Hello. Hi, Daddy's little princess. How's Daddy's little princess? Yeah, look at the smile on you. Yeah.
Here, I can take your push down. Just push down with it.
Bear down just a little.
That's the way. Perfect. Just like that. That's the way. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. That sounded like you wanted to push a little bit with them.
Yeah, at the end.
Okay. If you're feeling like that, go
Really?
ahead. Yep. Yep.
When Helen was in labor with Julia, she started pushing too soon and ended up in hospital. Neither she nor Michael want this to happen again.
If it's still there, she won't.
Well, I'm just so hyper-paranoid that the last time she felt this heavy urge to push that it was
Right,
actually a little bit
before she was ready.
premature, and we ended up for a long road ahead of us after that.
Yeah.
So
We'll just see. I mean, it's looking to me like she's getting ready to push down. So.
yeah, good.
Okay.
One more shot. This time something a little unconventional.
She naked? Yeah. No, Dino, hold on for dear life, because I know you can't see her.
Yeah, but you're gonna be.
Okay.
Okay, let me see. Come here, babies. Hello. Hello, sweetie.
You got her?
I got her. Okay, her bum is right here in your hand.
Give me that ass.
And
Okay.
There's her head.
There's a split.
You got her?
Oh, yeah.
You got her tight?
Yeah.
Oh, she's cold.
it's okay. She'll only be a second.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
Right away.
Oh, you're good.
Make sure her legs are closed. I don't want people to see her.
Oh,
You're not.
Dino.
Her leg is covering
All right.
everything. She's good.
Oh, her legs are crossed.
Okay, right there. Maria, she's looking at you.
She's pissing. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. She's peeing on Dino.
Yeah, that's...
Olivia.
Thanks, honey.
Did you get paper towel, Maria?
Yeah, I think you need a mop. Because there's a lot of pee coming out of you. You pee all over-
My little child is cold. It always happens. Keep holding her, Dino. You're good. How you doing, Dino?
Yeah,
You okay?
yeah. Who's peeing here? Her.
Okay.
With their families standing by, Helen is getting close. Time for the last few pushes.
You want to feel your baby's head, Helen?
Oh, she's
Reach
coming.
down and
She's
feel the baby.
coming.
You'll feel her head right there.
Oh my God!
Still at home.
Oh my God!
A nice steady push out.
Like right backing up.
Nice and steady. Come on now. Come on, let's get the rest. There she is. There she is.
That's it.
That's it. Pull her right to you.
Okay, honey. That's a girl.
God!
Hey, you.
Oh my God! It's
Can you reach in and grab another dry blanket out of there?
Oh, oh, oh my God.
There we go.
Oh,
You got a good hold of her?
yeah. 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 Oh. Oh.
You want to put her...
Where's Julia?
Mama's not together.
It's good. Baby sounds great.
Carol is now 10 days overdue, and still no sign of her husband Ellaner or the baby. Today, her doctor is monitoring the baby's heart and will decide whether it's time to induce labor. This morning, Carol called her husband in Cuba with an update.
They were off, they all came running to the phone, and the dog yapping at their heels.
I know. And Mama.
The baby! Sorry, no baby yet.
No chance. Wednesday. Maybe today.
Maybe.
Hi, Carol. Hi. How are you doing?
I would like to have the baby now.
Okay, I bet. Yeah. So can I get you to put your hands underneath your bottom? It just helps elevate your pelvis a little bit.
The doctor is putting a gel on Carol's cervix to soften it, but it may not be enough to bring on labor.
Just want to see where the baby's head is here. Yeah, it's right about there. So it still hasn't, dropped deep into the pelvis yet. It's the majority of the head is still up here. So.
He doesn't want to come out.
No, it's too happy in there, I think. Okay, good. What I'm thinking to do is book you for Thursday. If labor doesn't ensue by then on its own, with the help of the gel, then we'll use the oxytocin, the IV, and break your waters and all that sort of stuff. Okay.
So I can't get booked for tonight.
No, that one, yeah. It might take a little longer than that just to ripen up your cervix.
Okay.
Do you have any questions or thoughts? No.
My thoughts are like, let's just do it now.
Okay. Well, it takes time. It takes time to get the body prepared for these things, okay?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow morning, okay?
Thanks a lot.
Unless you're in labor later tonight. Okay.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye now.
Look at the baby, honey. Julia, this is your sister.
Come here, say hi, Julia.
You want to hold her? Oh, honey.
Not yet, honey.
Wait till she's all cleaned up.
Shame on you,
Yeah, Kathy, look. You've got... Yes, honey. Mommy doesn't have baby and tummy anymore, honey. Come, see. You can touch her, honey.
Yeah, baby's nose.
No,
Not in the
her
mouth.
honey.
And maybe your cheek. Soft.
Oh, I can tell you, this was...
It's ringing.
With just 1 day before her labor will be induced, Carol tries to call the Cuban embassy, a last-ditch attempt to get her husband out in time for the birth.
No. We're sorry, the number you reached is not in service. Hola, may I speak to Elaine, please? Elaine. Hi, honey. I'm okay, no baby. No baby yet. But honey, what I need from you, I need the number for the embassy. Okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna give them a call right now. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye. Hi, I'm calling. Hola, I'm calling to find out some information. I've sponsored my husband to come from Cuba to Canada, and I would just like to know if the medical has been received yet. I'm scheduled to give birth in 2 days, and I just want to know if he's even close to coming. I'm having a baby, and it's like I'm a little frustrated right now. Thank you. Bye-bye. She's a receptionist and she can't help me.
Oh, can't she put you through to anyone?
I asked and she said that nobody takes phone calls. Send a fax and they might call me back.
Oh, good grief.
Took a bit out of you, eh?
I'm just a little worn, generally.
Okay. So this is the umbilical cord. Usually there's 3 vessels you check.
Helen and Michael are curious about where their daughter has been living for the last 9 months. Their midwife is giving them a tour of the placenta.
And all of the nutrients come through the cord from the placenta to the baby. Yeah. Let me just move it over here for you. This side is very shiny and silvery, and that's the side the baby was up against. So the baby was inside. I'll turn it this way so you can see. Inside like this, in that little space in there. And that was her little home for the last 9 months or so. So that's the placenta. Yeah. What we'll do now is to double bag it, and usually we put it in the freezer for you, and then you can bury it when you have an opportunity.
Yeah, freezer's good. Juice, juice,
The juice.
I'll be Julia. Juice.
Juice.
Shall I, John? Okay.
Yeah.
Next time on Birth Stories.
We moved to Canada 6 months ago. Actually, I think our parents they were shocked. They were devastated. My parents are going to have their first grandchild, and they won't be here to see it. And that's something I really think it hurts them.
Oh, it's just going like a house on fire.
What time did she start?
About 9 p.m. Things started really getting uncomfortable, and 11 o'clock we decided we'd better make tracks.
When people used to ask me, what do you have or what's wrong with you, I would...
Previously on Birth Stories.
And I would say, I have a disability called Arthrogryposis. Say that 5 times fast.
The apartment hunting. What a waste of time that was for me and my mother. The new plan is better. I'm going to stay with my sister in Bolton. She's coming to pick me up.
So you're going to spend more time with the cat or the baby?
Probably the baby.
That's the right answer. I'm glad you said that. The pregnancy so far has been fantastic for me. I was expecting a lot of complications and a lot of pain and a lot of discomfort. And one of the neat side effects of this is when women are pregnant, they produce excess progesterone. And in most women, it loosens their joints, and it could become a problem. But for me, my joints are loosening, and it feels really nice.
Angie keeps her mind on the bright side of life. She was born with arthrogryposis, a disease that left her with stiff joints, a malformed left arm, club feet, and severe arthritic pain that requires daily morphine. The good news? She's about to become a mother. But there will be complications.
I'm just going to the doctor today for a routine checkup, and I always have a list of at least 8 or 9 questions, and today I've got 11, and I just thought of one more.
How are you today? You okay?
I'm doing well, thank you.
So 30th of November is the magic day, except we're delivering a bit earlier. It'll be the 16th. Baby's moving well?
Very well.
Good, and how are you feeling?
I'm feeling really good.
Okay.
Feeling really
Do we know
good.
the gender of this baby?
No.
Do we want to know?
I keep hopping back and forth between yes and no.
'Cause I
yes and
know.
no, and I know you know. It's driving me crazy.
Then I'm not going to tell you. We don't like to take away the surprises. Now, according to the ultrasound, and according to my examination, Junior's head is right up here.
Yes.
Which means that this is a breech baby.
Yes.
But that doesn't matter if we're delivering by cesarean.
No, and I have a thought on that.
Mhm.
Could it be that I have artificial hips and the baby's like, I'm not going down there?
Well, I don't think
Okay.
it really has anything to do with you or your shape. I think it has
Okay.
everything to do with the fact that this baby's just squirming and mobile. And by your next visit, it may very well be head down.
Okay.
And we also have to talk about getting you over to see the pediatricians. And that's something that is because of the fact that the baby, because you're on narcotic may have some issues dealing with withdrawal symptoms, and they'll talk to you a little bit about what that will entail in terms of perhaps starting the baby on some low-dose narcotics and tapering the baby so the baby doesn't wind up jittery or having problems with respect to that.
Yeah.
So everything looks fine.
Okay.
I will see you again here. I think we're going to be 2 weeks again.
2 weeks? Okay.
And if I can possibly set up that consultation on your next visit, then we'll do that.
Perfect.
Okay.
Susie and Greg have settled in with their newborn and second baby girl, Matisse. But it hasn't been easy. Susie has fibroids that cause so much pain, Greg stayed home through most of Susie's pregnancy to take care of her and Cassia.
Your own camera.
Hi. It's wonderful. Everything is really beautiful, and we're enjoying everything. But I'm lacking on some Z's. And Greg no longer resides in the bedroom. Matisse has taken over his side of the bed. But as far as, I guess, the pain goes, it's actually, I think, worse right now than it was almost during the pregnancy. With the changes in my hormones, once again, I'm finding the fibroids such a big issue. Already now, I've had to go to the doctor, well, rush to the hospital by ambulance one morning, and I had to have a morphine shot there. I'm hoping that this won't continue. You know, the pain is phenomenal right now. It's really quite an issue.
That's part of that's why I'm here. You know, I wanted to make sure that, you know, Matisse had the best chance possible, and Susie did, you know, came through this well, because it's serious. It really is.
Yeah. You'll be glad when this is all over. It turned into more of an ordeal than you ever thought. I know. This is cold, remember? Yeah.
Eleanor's labor is about to be induced. She's 2 weeks overdue, and long overdue for some happiness. Abandoned by her boyfriend and baby's father early in her pregnancy, she's faced heartache, loneliness, and even homelessness. In recent weeks, she's been living at a maternity shelter for homeless women. Soon, she'll need to find a home for two.
What a lovely thought. That lovely gas. Actually.
Well, it'll all be over soon.
It will be over soon.
I'm
yes,
so
absolutely.
excited, though. I'm almost like looking forward to my pains and just getting on with everything. I really am.
That's good. That's the best way to look at things.
Because then that means that he's on his way.
Yes, and you'll feel better. You'll get rid of this great lump here and have your body back again. All right, so I'll leave you for a little bit, and then I'll come back and we'll take you off and let you go.
Thank you, Gail.
You're welcome,
Thank
Eleanor.
you.
See you in a bit then.
Okay. She's so wonderful. She's like very, very warm and soothing and informative. She gives you all this information. It's just, I don't know. She's very, very comforting.
How's the pregnancy been coming along?
Phenomenal. I've been absolutely amazed and wonderfully surprised at how well it's going. In fact, I've had less pain since becoming pregnant than ever before.
So perhaps you might want to keep on being pregnant.
That's what I've suggested a couple of times. I'm not too sure how my husband feels about that. But yeah, I've been feeling wonderful.
With her C-section only weeks away, Angie and Steve consult a neonatologist. Since Angie's on daily morphine for her pain, her unborn baby is on morphine too, and may have to go through withdrawal.
And this is your first pregnancy, and you have this arthrogryposis, and because of that and the pain, you've been on morphine sulfate regularly, and I believe throughout the pregnancy.
Yes, and the morphine just makes my life normal. Like it hasn't changed me in any way, shape, or form, except allow me to function, because otherwise I probably wouldn't move a heck of a lot if I weren't taking it.
The only concern is that you have been on morphine for your pain for a significant time, and the baby therefore might be dependent on it when baby is born, and we'll go through the withdrawal effects that we might see.
Okay.
Now these can be profound, but our experience is usually where morphine has been abused, not used. Okay, if you know what I mean?
Right.
And so what we have to be prepared for is a baby who shows withdrawal from opiates. The bulk of of our experience in this regard is from people who have abused it, which is not the same thing.
Right. How long did we anticipate the baby staying? If we don't have an idea until around 48 hours, how the baby's affected, we'll kind of go from there.
If nothing by 48 hours, good. But I still think a longer period of observation would really be, just because of the chronicity of the problem, and we've got to be prepared for the longer length of time. But
Yeah.
I think the longer we wait for symptoms to occur, or the less severe the symptoms are going to be.
Right.
Is that good? Is that good?
It's probably worse right now. I don't quite understand what's happening with the fibroids, but they are really active. When I'm keeled over in pain, I mean, there's doing nothing, and Greg just sort of watches me squirm and wiggle in pain, and I think that's why he's so, dead set against even thinking about having another child, because he's watching me have these pain episodes right now, and they've been, it's happened a couple times right now. So no, I can't do anything when I'm having, I don't know what it is, like a reaction, if you want to call it that, where they flare up and they're just sort of acute. Basically, the only resolution is to have a hysterectomy, and then I would be pain-free. I'm just far too young to have such an extreme operation at this point in time. I don't want to have a hysterectomy. I just feel that it's just such a robbing of my mothering, or being able to mother another child. I don't want to take that away just yet.
In the wee hours of the night, Ellaner gets a break from her labor pain with an epidural and some much-needed rest.
I went through all that pain there for how long? About an hour?
More than that, a couple of hours, eh?
That lasted a couple hours, eh? Wow.
Time flies, eh?
When you're having fun.
I don't know about fun. I might have been having fun, but
I know.
Not so much you, eh? The baby's doing fine, and you're comfortable, so that's all that matters, right?
Yeah, maybe, yeah. In the IV, everything's hooked up.
Everything's great. Yeah, the epidural pump's hooked up. See the tube in your back here? This tube here? That's in your back, okay? And then the medicine is hooked up here. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll see you when you get back.
Yeah, definitely. Alrighty? A good rest.
Yeah, just if you could just ask my mom to come in.
I think we have to be prepared that your baby expects to receive regular morphine. And my experience in your situation is that this can take 2 to 3 days to appear. And what we'd be looking for are signs of a baby who cries a lot, who seems over alert and unable to be settled, who is, seems to be demanding feeding a lot but doesn't get satiated easily and wakes up again. The babies are sort of a bit tense and jittery and so on. I'm going to give you one of these sheets as well, so you can look over it, look at the symptoms, and you're going to be staying in Miss Farker with her, or what are your plans?
Whatever she tells me to do.
Good for you.
Smart thing to say.
I know what to say.
You don't have to be a rocket scientist or a pediatrician to look at these things and say, there's been a change, the baby is getting more tremorous, or seems to, is moving around so much, is sort of rubbing off skin even. You'll be able to look for those sort of things and alert us as well as any medical and nursing personnel.
There's one. Susie's husband was home for most of her pregnancy, but with a new baby several weeks old, she's about to be on her own. Greg's thoughts are turning back to his work life.
Because I've been with Susie so long, and because we've been going through these medical problems, I always expect the unexpected. So as far as the timetable for work, well, I'd prefer sooner than later. It's been fun, but I'm I'm not gonna say ready, but I do definitely have a need. I have an emotional need for different input. I almost feel not in touch with what's going on in the world, you know. And there's a lot going on in the world, and you know, I really miss discussing everything with all the people that I used to meet on a daily basis. And there's so many, you know, the input, the different points of view. I thought it was really amazing. That was a really good part of the job. So I'm looking forward to that again. Can't live forever on savings, you know. You know, we're not ready to retire yet. She really wants to, what can you say? I don't want to say give me a boy because I know I'm giving her a boy, right? But that's kind of what she wants to do. And it's like, you know what? The delivery's great. You know, the birth, I love the birth experience. It's fantastic. But the pregnancy kills me. You know, that I truly find that it really is very, very stressful. And I don't want to experience that again. I think we've been lucky twice. That's count our blessings. There's just nothing wrong with girls. I love my girls. I don't want to have 6 girls. I don't want to have 3 girls. I love my 2 girls.
Okay. Here's some toast. Ready? Here's some toast.
Oh, Daddy.
There's your toast.
I'm dilated 10 centimeters now. So happy. I woke up and I was fully dilated. I guess I'll be going through some pain again.
Yeah, not the same like you had before. It's going to be more. Remember the pressure sensation you were feeling just as the contractions were going away? You'll get that back again. I don't want you to get the pain you had in your
Eleanor's ready to push. Her mother and sister are nearby. After months of stress and sadness, Eleanor's finding a renewed sense of purpose.
Great. Awesome.
I need more support though in my neck.
Neck?
Towards my shoulders, because then I can concentrate
Remember how
more.
you had your epidural?
Oh yeah.
Chin to your chest and your back round.
Okay.
That's what you're going to try and do.
Okay.
Nice round back. Good. Push down. Push, push. Beautiful. Good.
He's coming down, right?
He's coming down. Yeah.
I don't want him suffocating down
Patient,
there.
no.
Oh, okay.
No.
She's here to look after you and the baby.
Fine.
Don't
You're
worry.
doing fine. You're doing a great job. Those last 3 pushes.
We're good.
A+. Push, 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 push. That's perfect, Ellaner. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. That's perfect. Good.
This is easier than I thought.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This part, yeah. It's easy. Before you weren't saying that. You said, hey.
How are ya? Are you hungry? You ready for your pancakes? All right, get your ass in here. Okay, see you in a minute. Bye. This is normal talk. The swear jar.
Angie's mother lives just down the hall in the same apartment building. And today, Angie's in for a surprise.
Is that you?
You're always crying. And you, Worm. That's what all the questions are about. You knew about this, didn't you?
Who, me?
Who, me? This is you. You're not gonna get your crepes now. I can't believe the window.
Is your baby ready to see his I've got something to see.
Can we? Oh my goodness! Look at that! See the heart?
You could see all 4 chambers of the heart moving. It was amazing.
That is unbelievable. Can't believe how clear this is. This is so exciting. We're sisters. What can you say? This is great, Chris. I love this. I'm so excited.
You know, you get 4 pictures.
Oh.
Exactly.
Okay, we gotta push this baby out.
I wonder which clothes.
Make sure my legs aren't closed. Make sure they're open.
They
It
are
feels
so open.
easier to push with my legs further apart.
You can see the top third of the baby's head.
Yeah.
Let's
Go
go,
ahead.
guys.
Big breath in.
Big
And push down. You need to push hard. Push
Lots
hard.
of stretching down. Lots of burning.
Hard, 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 hard. More, more, more,
quiet.
more.
Push, push,
That's
push,
it,
push,
that's
push,
it, that's
push,
it, that's
push,
it, that's it,
push.
that's it.
I know what I'm doing.
Go. Good for you. Push again. Push hard.
Come on, baby.
That's it. Big breath in and do it again. Right down here.
Nice,
There you
go.
There you go. Oh my God. That's it.
Push. Hold
Come
your
on.
breath in and
And push. Come on. Push down.
There.
Oh, God.
You did it.
Oh, God, thank you, Lord. Thank you, God. I can't see nothing.
Oh, don't worry.
Thank you, God. Just let me get over the pushing. Thank you, Mother, Hardy, Pina. Darling.
He's tall,
Thank
yeah.
you.
He's long.
He's like his dad.
Oh, my good look.
He's like,
There's your
That's
boy.
your guts there. Why isn't he crying?
Oh, you're gonna give him a little lock.
Fix him up.
There you go. Here, that's better.
What's wrong with him?
It just needs to be suctioned.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
It's okay, honey. It's okay.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, look at the car. We're gonna have ourselves one of these.
I'm not gonna read this. I'm gonna cry.
No, I don't read it.
I'm gonna cry. Okay, it's the little things in life that count the most. Yes. What can I say? I'm so very proud of you. You never cease to amaze me, and I can't begin to tell you how much I love and appreciate you. You'll always be such a great mom. Thank you.
Aww.
Okay, not that bad.
If it's not one of the twin replies, it's the other one.
Yes.
Oh my God. 10 pounds of sound. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, my baby. Is his breathing okay? Is there something?
He's got a great, beautiful singing voice.
Yeah.
Okay, but he's working hard. When he breathes, his chest is indrawing a little bit. So we'll see how he is in the next few minutes. And if he's still making that noise and he's still indrawing, we'll probably take him to the nursery to keep an eye on him.
Okay.
Okay? Well, we'll give you a little cuddle, of course, before.
Okay, just as long as he's all right first.
Yeah. We'll keep the oxygen on him to help him stay pink. Monitor his skin temperature with this little probe here. Okay.
Is he cold?
He's under
He's under a heat, yeah. I'll make sure he's nice and toasty warm. Baby.
He's so heavy. Hi. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama.
A baby in Eleanor's arms won't make finding a place to live any easier. But as the newborn's breathing slowly settles down, everything feels fine.
Mama's baby. It's okay.
Next time on Birth Stories.
I think we're so prepared. I think we're so ready for this. I think I've about had it. With having this little being inside, I'd like to see it, thank you. So I'm ready to go, ready to rock.
I'm worried because I don't want to have a cesarean. I mean, of course I will if it comes to that. But I don't want to have an unnecessary cesarean because that's a lot to recover from.